Mad. Only a couple of minutes ago I was in a bit of woodland. I'm now walking down main road up to another main road. There's a dual carriage over that way, little ways. Back again, finally doing my first solo, ain't I? So I've come out to a spot not too far from home, but I'm out in the woods nonetheless. I'm by myself completely, just me and my bag. I've got a second bag with me, obviously carrying the camera equipment, and I actually use that as my food bag just to save space in the bag on my back. So yeah, here I am. We're going to get set up and no doubt I'll get the camera rolling again and be waffling on at you guys for a bit tonight. Not actually got anything too exciting planned for this video. You may be able to hear some road noise. I'm not too far from a main road, so it's kind of a bit of an urban camp, I suppose, in some senses. But I'm really excited. I'm really excited for this. I've brought my slate with me, or a piece of the small piece of slate. I'm going to cook myself some pork steaks and potatoes later this evening. Yeah, so this is going to be home for the night. I'm going to try and string my hammock between, there's a tree literally just here, and I'm going to go across to one of the branches at the back there. And yeah, I've got a log off here. You can see this nice little place for me to sit and eat this evening. Just chill and relax by myself. There's a little bit of rubbish around, but I brought a bag. I mean, I'm going to clear that up, and obviously I'll clear away when I'm done. So yeah, I mean, I'm wasting time. It's already quite late. It's probably around, I say quite late, it's about 7:30. So I suppose I should get my hammock and tarp up. Probably won't even need the hammock. The hammock. I'll need the hammock. I probably won't need the tarp tonight, but we have had scattered showers all day. So I'll probably put it up just to be on the safe side. I don't want to wake up with my hammock filling up with water. Wouldn't be pleasant, would it? So let's get cracking. Quick tip for anyone that's new to this kind of stuff, as I am myself. Well, so I'm not really new to it, but I'm certainly not an expert. But anyone that's getting into it, if your guide ropes are overly long and you're struggling to get get them further enough away from your tarp to get your tarp nice and tight, just a quick tip is literally just put an overhand loop into the guide rope. You can then still use this loop and still use the toggle to tighten it up, which is obviously the trick I'm using here because space is a little tight. smoke. Cook myself some dinner, I suppose. I'm going to settle in for the night. Just a couple of frozen pork steaks. A couple of potatoes sliced up. And then I've got a piece of Stilton. I didn't have any cream, but I have got a little drop of milk with me, so I'm gonna make an attempt at a Stilton sauce, I suppose. I'm sure it works to some extent. To anybody that's getting into wild camping or just camping in general, being outdoors, write yourselves a checklist of what you're going to need to keep yourself comfortable, I suppose, throughout the night. Food, water, kind of spare clothes, anything like that. Because there's nothing worse than getting out somewhere and then realising you haven't got something. It can make for quite an uncomfortable stay, and it's going to dampen your view on wild camping and being outdoors. So obviously, to get the best experience, a little bit of planning, a little bit of prep goes a long way. So remember when I was saying to you about getting the best experience you can whilst you're camping? Write a list, check it twice. Ignore that, check it 3 times, because if you're stupid like me, you'll still forget something. I've got to struggle through eating my dinner with a spoon and a knife because I've forgotten my fork. So yeah, write a list, check it 3 times. Don't forget anything. That's not bad. Stilton sauce is pretty good, actually. It's getting quite late, guys. It's about 10:15. I'm gonna enjoy my bottle of beer now that I've finished eating. Just the one. But I don't want to be getting sloshed whilst I'm out by myself, just in case I need to up and move in the middle of the night for any reason, or if there's an emergency at home and I have to pack up and leave. Not bad, that. But yeah, my first solo. And I'm really happy to be out there. I've literally just stoked the fire back up just to make myself a cup of tea before I settle down, before whilst the water's boiling. It's only on a small flame, so it should take a while to boil. I thought whilst that's going, I'll just sit back and enjoy the peace and quiet for a moment, then enjoy a beer. I've been looking forward to doing this for a while. I don't know why I haven't done it sooner. Well, I do know why I haven't done it sooner. Finding a decent location in the area that I live is so hard. If you watch my last video, you'll see that my local spot that I visit quite a lot, it's just getting trashed more and more. And as a one-man band, I do my bit every time I go. I'll try and clear a little bit of rubbish here and there in the areas that I'm in. But I'm fighting a losing battle, and it's so disheartening. But I found this little gem, absolute little gem. And nobody comes here. Literally nobody comes here. And it is like that little slice of heaven. Obviously, for those of you that do wild camping, you know that the ultimate goal is to find that little slice of untouched land, or a little heaven, little haven that you can get away from it all. And this just could be my new spot. I'm sure you can probably hear the noise, the road noise. But I grew up living on a main road, quite a busy main road, so traffic noise isn't something that bothers me. I can quite easily zone out to that. Even the guy doing 150 mile an hour on his motorbike. But this for me, I mean, it's really important. Really important. Just to get out. Just to get out and do something I enjoy doing, something I'm passionate about. Like for my own mental well-being, for my own peace of mind. Or you know, just stop me from going stir crazy, really. You know, as mental health is a big issue with a lot of people, and finding a nice balance in life is really, really important. So, you know, I've left the missus and kids at home tonight. They're getting a pizza for takeaway pizza, and you're gonna have a movie night. So they're all happy, and I get to slip away and spend a night here. Which, I mean, any family man will know, spending time away from your missus and kids isn't nice. But when it's as rewarding as this is, it's that balance, isn't it? You know, it's worthwhile. It's worth doing. For me, anyway. Like I say, it really helps. Mental health side of things really helps. Comment down below, please, and tell me what it is, why do you go wild camping? What is it you get from it? Because for me personally, like I say, it helps keep that balance. It helps me keep my head square. Everyday life can, get on top of you, can't it, from time to time? We all need just to take a break. And this is my little break. So the weather holds out, really. There's no reason why it shouldn't. Like I say, it's been wet the last few days. Scattered showers. Had a few this morning as well. It's held off most of the afternoon. We were supposed to be doing another kayak trip again, but they didn't kind of go through as planned. Potentially going to do a coastal camp on the Norfolk coast. If we do what I'd like to do, there's a landmass with some woodland on it on the coast, and at high tide you can get across to the woodland. But obviously once you're there, the tide's going to go back out behind us. We'll be stranded there until high tide again the following morning. I think it'd make an exciting trip. So that's in the planning, for sure. And still going to go back and do the secret camp spot. It's not really that secret, to be honest.
it's on a riverbank, but it's just not many people know you can get there. I suppose it's not easily seen or easily noticeable from the river. But if you know where you're heading, you can get straight through with the kayak and get up onto the river, up onto the riverbank. Set up a camp behind the trees. Talking to the kayaks, somebody asked me in the comment. You have to forgive me because your name slips my mind right now at this moment. I believe it was my 24-hour adventure. Jonathan, if my memory serves me correctly, a gentleman named Jonathan was asking me about kayaking and kayaking licenses and what have you. Now, you can buy a waterways license, which is £45 for the year. It's well worthwhile. You know, you contribute into the maintenance of the waterways, and it gives you public liability insurance, covers you for damages and stuff should you have an accident whilst you're out on the river. It's well worth looking into that side of things if you want to go out on a kayak on a river on a regular basis. And I'll try and put a link to the website where you can obtain that license from. And I believe the other question he asked me was like locations, and realistically, anywhere, any stretch of river that you can get your kayak safely in and out, then yeah, you can go for it. But yeah, for anybody looking to get into the outdoor, or into an outdoor activity that they can do alongside wild camping, kayaking is got to be number one realistically. I had to do a solo, didn't I? That's what it's all about, right? Wild camp solos. I mean, I see why. I see the attraction. The other thing is last video. Was it the last video? Maybe even been the one before. I said I was creeping on. I was approaching 50 subscribers. I actually had 42 at the time of that video. 42 subscribers. I'm now actually, I think when I checked today, I was at 75. So to each and every one of you that has clicked that subscribe button, each and every person that has clicked this video and that is sat watching it, from the bottom of my heart, genuinely, thank you. Obviously I started this with no real expectation. Obviously everybody has, anybody that starts a YouTube channel, they have a want, they want people to watch, they want to gain an audience and a subscriber base, and that's starting to happen, and I'm really grateful. So I mean, guys, don't be shy, please. If you're watching, leave me a comment, and if it's just a simple hello, I will reply. I'll reply to each and every comment. Let me know what you want to see, suggestions for future uploads, challenges even. If you've got a challenge for me, challenge me to something, whether it be a bushcraft challenge, like a shelter building, or a kayak challenge, maybe a distance challenge. I suppose that's one of the other things, although I know that, like I say, there's 75 people at the moment that have subscribed. It's probably going to be more than 75 people that watch this video, so if you're watching it and if you enjoy it, please click the subscribe button. It helps me tremendously. I don't really know what else to say to you guys, to be honest. I'm just enjoying sitting here on the log. The temperature is starting to drop a little bit now though, and I've let the fire die right down. can just see a little glow over there behind the camera. Obviously I'm sat underneath my tarp on this log. Hammock sat here. I've got my phone propped up there as a light, illuminating my spectacular face. But yeah, I mean it's getting quite late, so I mean I'm just sitting here waffling, and I think I'm going to finish my brew. And I'm probably going to turn in for the night, guys. Well, it's about 11:15, maybe 10 to 11. And I'm starting to get a bit tired. So yeah, I mean I'm going to get my head down now for the night, and I'll see you all in the morning. Morning, guys. I actually think, you know, I didn't wake up once. Not once during the night. Oh, that light's bright. Too bright for this morning. I didn't wake up once in the night. That is actually the best I've ever slept whilst out camping. It's a little bit before 5 a.m. So I'm obviously going to get up. I'm going to tear the camp down. I'm not going to worry about breakfast or anything this morning because I'm not far from home. So I'm going to tear the camp down, and I'm going to head home. Probably have breakfast with my kiddies. But first solo in the bag. And what a lovely experience it was. Yeah, I don't know why I haven't done it before. What a little slice of heaven I've found there. Little gem. Oh, excuse me. Right, I'm going to get up. Stop waffling. Get up and get my camp down. So, first solo overnighter in a little gem of a woodland quite close to where I live. So this will be a spot I'll be coming to quite regularly, I dare say, and I may even create a little bit of a base camp here. Nothing too extravagant, but yeah, just a little area I can return to. Just do future camps and stuff, I suppose. But mate, I don't know why, don't ask me why I get so much enjoyment from it, but I do. Just being by myself, I suppose, or just being out in the wilderness when I'm not by myself even, just brings me a lot of joy. So, well, that's all the waffle you're going to get from me, I suppose. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you on the next one. Oh, windy this morning. It's warm, really warm. So, got about 2 miles to go, and then I'll be home. So, take care, guys. See you later.